Hey guys, it's me Tiffany, welcome back to my channel. I don't want to watch episode 9 and 10 of The Only One, but I have to because I promise I do reactions every week. I'm like, I don't know, like, the more I watch interviews, the more I watch things about this show from the director, from the actors and everything, and from fans, the more I'm afraid of it being a sad ending. I don't know why. And knowing the director directed and the screenwriters wrote The Untamed and Engrave something in something I don't remember the name of it. That movie that's really sad. The more I'm afraid that this is gonna be a sad ending because like the two works that are the most popular from these two directors / screenwriters is sad. So that means the series is going to be sad. And I don't want it to be sad because I'm enjoying it so much. So I don't know how this is going to go. They got to develop their relationship by now because, you know, we're near the end. And I procrastinated. That's why this video was up later. Because I'm procrastinating. And I really thought, like, maybe I just, like, wait till next week, but I don't have time to watch, like, 4 full episodes. But without further ado, let's watch episode 9 and 10 of The Only One. See, that's a problem. He feels like he needed to become somebody else to join the team. But So1 doesn't try anything because he was, you know, he didn't overly try. We overly try. You make other people feel threatened, and once you make other people feel threatened, they will not want to be around you. So, and even though it's his effort that you can tell that he's trying, what is happening is people think that he thinks he is too good for everybody else around here. It's his attitude that needs to change. And the thing is, it's not that like So1 is like magically super smart, magically getting all these correct. It's he has his efforts. He works on it too. Just like how he studies so hard, So1 does the exact same thing. It's not like he is given these grades. He's not. And also, I had to say it because his kid is in such a dark place, going the wrong direction, and he needs help. And it's that right now, even the way it's like, I made one small mistake and everybody hates me. But the thing is, he hasn't even acknowledged that he made a mistake. That's the biggest part, I think. He needs to realize he made a mistake and he needs to learn from that mistake. And he's not. He's dwelling on the past and he's not realizing that he did bad. Because no matter how big or small he thinks that was, it is a big deal. He hired people. He told people to go beat him up. Let's say So1 wasn't his best, cannot fight back. What if you left permanent damage? That is a jailable offense. That is an offense that could leave your whole life. You can ruin your whole life. And what he thinks right now is, I made a small mistake and now everybody hates me. And it's all about him. This is not about you. You did something that is so bad he did hurt him, okay? And he caused a damage to his grades as well. Because So1 was not able to do the listening section of his exam. That, he needs to acknowledge that he did wrong. He needs to apologize for his mistake. And he needs to own up to that. And he's not. He's making this about himself. You're like, that's ugly. What are you gonna wear for another day? Oh, I guess maybe it's a multiple day event. Okay, who subbed this? Who subbed this? This idiot, whoever subbed this, I'm sorry. Thank you for the subs, but no. What do you mean, please? No, he said "g" as in brother, but in like Chinese. It's not you don't just say it to an older brother. Like sometimes it's somebody's older than you that in a romantic way too. You're like, oh hey, g. It's like a flirting way too, and the way he said it. Too, okay? It means brother, okay? Okay? Oh, okay. Whoever subbed this, Jesus. Ah, that tone of voice， 他说江天川嘛。Gosh, that's full on flirting. And it's like his eyes poking out the sunglasses. Dude, you can't say no. You cannot say no. He flirted. He flirted.
Eh? 你是从门口闪，还是你是用宿舍过来的吧？你骗我！
Got you right away, bro. Got you right away.
好在你来得够及时，我原谅你了。我不知道接下来会是喜剧还是悲剧。
Shut up. Shut up.
但那一晚，我睡得很香。
Okay, I don't care if it's a... No, I'm not even saying that word. No, no. Okay. The T word does not belong in the dictionary of BL. Intense reaction. I hate those words. Tragedy. My ass. That's never gonna happen. That was my reaction to episode 9 and 10. Like I said earlier, but yeah, really interesting episode. I actually really enjoyed watching the teacher's kind of story. I was, because like I think since the beginning, once we met like the father and the son, kind of like I kind of expected them to have a somewhat of a story, but like, as we kept going on, there wasn't much development in their story. So I was like, oh, like are we not just we're just gonna like not explain their story, I guess. But okay, we got a lot of like storyline for them this past episode, so I'm glad that is there. Because like okay, the thing is for me, I thought Shen Wang and Zhang Tian is gonna like get together a bit earlier, like maybe not like early on, but like within like these 2 episodes, because I wanted something along the lines where Jiang Tian and Shen Wang realize they have feelings for each other, but struggle to accept those feelings because, you know, being 2012, even though it's Taiwan is a very kind of not very accepting, but like the newer generation is very open and very accepting of it. But like around this time too, like just growing up in the society with their parents and stuff like that too, it's something that like maybe they just haven't really considered or thought about or being fully educated about, of being like, you know, being together with the same sex. And so I was like, okay, like maybe they'll see an example. I feel like I always do that, like watching an example of some teachers or like an adult that you're close with, you know, being in that kind of relationship allows them to, you know, open up their minds a little bit and accept their feelings for each other. But turns out the teachers weren't dating at all. I don't know why or how I kind of got the impression. I thought the dad maybe found out about their relationship. That's why the dad and him does not have a really good relationship. And like, you know, they're opening a cafe together. So, and then the way he's like, oh, a really good friend. They look at each other like they're like dating or something. Cause like, that's my impression. So it's like, okay, no, you guys are still in the, I like you, but I'm afraid to tell you a situation. I don't want to ruin this relationship, this friendship thing. What? Okay. That was a shocker for me to find out that, okay, the jealousy is, like, both ways, and because the teachers, the Jenny is also there, too, so, like, I'm stressed about, I have to stress about them, too, but whatever. But let's talk about, like, the relationship, Jiang Tian and Shen Wang. Definitely leading towards the more romantic sides of things now, you know, Jiang Tian thinking about a lot of stuff, you know, the boundary thing. I think the end of this episode is very interesting because you have Jiang Tian, who has always been more closed off, I guess, and somebody who is more like, you know, have their limits, like their own personal space. And someone asking him to sleep next to him under the same cover is like already like, wow, like that's like for him. But like because he has these feelings and he has this connection, and someone has broken so many boundaries already in these like distance things, that he is like, okay. Though he's like shocked a little bit and like kind of like somewhat uncomfortable in a good way of like this like these like closeness proximities with each other. I think has a lot to think about. I think it, well, obviously it's gonna make his heart like beat a little faster. And then for Shen Wang, you can see that okay, he's thinking about like oh, like I'm at the age maybe like dating is okay, like thinking about dating, falling in love with somebody, and all these things add together. It's gonna like be realized, oh, what is love? Love is this and this and this. wait, why does it match Jiang Tian and my relationship? Oh, do I have feelings for Jiang Tian? And it could be like they all have, deep down, I think both of them already realize that this is the person I want to be with. But it's just like, I think they're young and they're also not experienced with love and stuff like that. It's gonna take a bit of them to finally like surface those feelings and have those full feelings overall. But I think there is still actually a lot of things that they have to get through before the end, and I'm kind of nervous because like any of these things could be the reason why they don't have a happy ending. I feel like what happened to that guy who hires people to beat up Jiang Tian and hired to kind of harass and kidnap Jenny? This guy, he just disappeared, and like I feel like every time, okay, we're done with him, he comes back and do something bad and worse. And I see a lot of problem with him and just his mindset. I think like having teachers and parents and maybe police and maybe a psychologist, a therapist to help him kind of cope with his process his thoughts a little bit is going to be very, very beneficial. But I think he needs some kind of somebody to talk to, somebody to, inform him that like life isn't always like what you want. Life isn't always like this. I feel like there's a lot of jealousy in his feelings that he needs to regulate those emotions a little bit better. I feel like he also has some anger issues and he chooses to take care of things in a very negative way, which is not okay. And like I mean like they say like the teacher telling him that they're disappointed in him is not a bad thing. That doesn't make them a bad teachers. Yes, teachers should encourage students, but at the same time, teachers should make sure to tell students that what they're doing is wrong because what he did was wrong. Okay, like there's no way to make it sound like he's did something good here. It was bad. Okay, and I don't want to talk more about this because he annoys me. But yeah, that's the end of my story, my talk about him. But I do think he might come back, and that could be a lead to a reason why Jiang Tian S1 doesn't have a happy ending. The dad showed up for a few bit. I thought episode 9 was going to focus more on the dad and Jiang Tian's relationship. Maybe understand why Jiang Tian hates him a lot in the sense of like maybe they communicate and then like, kind of resolve things in a sense of not like them having a better relationship with each other, but making sure Jiang Tian doesn't like, be around him anymore. But like I can see that for the bad ending, Jiang Tian's dad tells him something, making him have to leave with him, maybe disappearing from someone without saying anything. Bad ending. So those two are kind of the situation where I was thinking about because like I think the mom and the dad, someone's dad will be accepting. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't think that's gonna be an issue if they like announce their relationship with each other because like if that was a thing, I feel like they will talk about this a lot earlier, but it hasn't been brought up. So I feel like some kind of the things that we still haven't resolved yet is gonna lead to their bad ending. And like I don't know why I keep saying bad ending. I shouldn't be talking about this. I always speak things to existence and it's really bad. Good. And then it could be like the dad is just staying there and we're gonna have a resolution. Jiang Tian's gonna like kind of resolve a lot of his problems that he grew up with talking to his dad and realizing, okay, like clearing things up so he can have a brighter future, a better future with someone. I don't know. But or like that guy's gonna do something bad again to Jiang Tian or Sung Wang, and then they're gonna realize, oh my god, they're gonna have an accident, but realizing, oh my god, we're so important for each other, we're gonna have to be together forever, big hug and kissing and good happy ending. They go to college together at I don't know whatever university they want to go to in Taiwan. I don't know, maybe that's a possibility too, but I'm just scared. We have 2 more episodes left, and I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. But at the same time, I'm kind of scared of how they're gonna end. Please no sad ending for Jiang Tian and Sung Wang because I want them to be happy. Rumors are season 2 is coming. If things are going right, somebody did ask me in my little like messaging section in my Patreon of like, oh, how like what was the thing with season 2? It's kind of messy. There's a lot of things with mainland China that they have to work through to finalize their finalize like if season 2 is possible. So please make sure to watch the show legally so we can give them as much views as possible to show that we want season 2. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my social media link down below. See you next time. Bye.